Today's article is entitled, "The Peaceful Palestinians Are at It Again." Just in case you are still like so many on the left who continue to hold on to the delusion that there can be peace between Israel and the Palestinians, here is another little wake-up call. A video aired recently showing a Palestinian cleric inciting an audience to basically make war against the Jews and anyone who speaks of peace between the Palestinians and Israel. Muslim cleric Sheikh Nidhal Siam is seen up on a stage surrounded by compatriots. Holding a microphone, he begins to chant to the crowd, quote, "O Muslim Armies," unquote. The crowd shouts back the same words, quote, "Rise up to support your religion," unquote. Once again, the crowd chants back. And what an odd way to describe one's religious followers, as armies. Now, what do you suppose he means by supporting your religion? Does he mean to give to a charity, donate food or clothing, maybe volunteer? Well, let's find out. He shouts to save the Al-Aqsa Mosque on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. Quote, "Save the sorrowful Al-Aqsa Mosque," unquote, and, quote, "O Trump, you coward, we are a nation that cannot be humiliated. O Trump, just wait. We will dig your grave by means of the caliphate," unquote. And here I thought the caliphate was just a silly notion fabricated by us haters in the West. He and the crowd then shout the perfunctory Allah Akbar. It's almost like they say that when they've run out of other stuff to chant. And do they ever say it when not sounding angry? Just asking. The sheikh then shouts a call to arms to all men, to, quote, "officers and soldiers," unquote, to, quote, "the best among your sons. We expect you all to be furious for the sake of Allah, to arise and issue a call to arms in order to liberate Jerusalem from the filth of the plundering Jews," unquote. And just think how great the Middle East would be without them plundering Jews. And just imagine how the Middle East would look if them Jews actually did plunder. The entire Middle East would be called Israel. Now at the end of the sheikh's tirade, he shouts the money quote, quote, "The time has come to cut off the tongues that talk about the peace process and the tongues that mourn it," unquote. In other words, we don't want peace with Israel, we want no Israel and no Jews. And the sad part is that the sheikh is merely echoing the sentiment of most of the free and oppressed world. I wrote about this very topic only 5 days ago. The article was entitled, "Palestinian Leaders Don't Want Peace, Never Had, Never Will." I suppose I can now add all of the Muslim clerics and most of the people.